Welcome to RMU Focus, the show where we cover all things RMU. I'm Owen McLaren.
I'm Penelope Schreiber. Veterans Day is observed every November 11th, honoring all who served in the U.S. Armed Forces.
In honor of Veterans Day tomorrow, Josh is at the desk for a special interview with members from the Center for Veterans and Military Families here on campus. Let's send it on over.
Thanks, guys. Like they said, my name's Josh Woodman. I'm joined here by Tom James and Ken Heicher. Two lucky enough to be with me, veterans. So I just want to hear a lot. You guys are obviously guys who have experienced a lot, and you still are doing a lot with this. So I'll just open it up to you guys. Just tell me about your guys' stories, how you got here to RMU as students currently.
Yeah, I'll go first. So prior service, I was in the Army, and then I had a 13 or 12-year gap where I was thinking about getting back into the service, and what I really wanted to do was earn a commission in the Navy. I knew I needed an advanced degree to do that, to set myself apart for someone who was maybe younger or had different certifications and stuff, because I was doing what would be the supply corps in the Navy, and they're very selective. They only choose like 1-2% of the year. I thought, in the area, I live in the area, RMU is here, it's a good school, so why not check it out? So coming here to get my MBA is where we focused on trying to achieve that goal of the commission. And I recently just got the commission in July of this year. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was a combat engineer for 20 years in the Army. I retired in December of 22. After that, I kind of bounced around a little bit, trying to figure out what my path was. And I went to speak to a career counselor, and they recommended the VRNE, the VA's Vocational Rehabilitation Education Program. Started talking to the counselors there about it, and they recommended that I pursue a degree in education. And RMU was fresh on my brain because my son plays hockey, and he played for RMU's Mite Development League, and I looked into the program, and it looked great. It looked like a good program, so I went into it.
Yeah, so we talked a lot beforehand. You guys talked a little bit about the experience, but what I'm curious about is what was the motivation in joining, enlisting in the Army? It seems like for people it's different things, but I'm just curious what it was for you guys.
Go first?
Oh, you can take it, man.
All right, so mine was more of financial. So I was going to be the first person in my family to go and go to higher education. So when I first joined the Army, I was going to a private institution, many of you might know in the area, Seton Hill. Expensive. The Army was only going to cover so much of it. And I was like, how am I going to do the rest? And I really don't want to do loans if I can. So Army at the time was what I chose to offset that cost. And that was the reason, more financial reasons.
Recruiter called me.
Okay.
And was like, hey, what are you doing with the rest of your life? And I was like, I don't know, man. And he recommended that I come talk to him. And I went with my sister's boyfriend at the time. And I did really well on the ASVAB pretest and went to Cleveland to the MEPS and looked into combat engineering and decided that was the right track for me.
Yeah, so both having served and now as veterans, you both have touched a little bit about like the career path and where you guys kind of see yourselves going forward, and you seem to have settled down on that. But could you just comment a little bit about Veterans Day being tomorrow? How important is it that Veterans Day is still not only recognized and celebrated, but it is properly honored in all the events, which we'll talk about here in a second? Just talk about why Veterans Day is so important every year.
I would say it's more of the self-sacrifice they give. Most people think that, for example, you all maybe started your college career right out of high school. Some individuals, I was lucky too, but some others, they spend 4 years of service and then get out, and then their life is on pause. What's great is if you remember this time of service for them, knowing that, yes, they may have taken a break, but their life is not a stall, their life is not important. They're continue their path, they're going to continue down what they're going to be doing later in life as long as they have a goal and continue that. So I think by people who have not served or those who have served, to remind those who are currently serving that just because you maybe take a break or if you're in service, do not worry about your education, continue your education and continuing on that process, because I think most people tend to forget the importance that they give and not be able to start or restart their life afterwards.
I think as a population, we do a really good job of honoring service members that served, that have passed, and thinking about them for the Memorial Day and really throughout the year. Veterans Day reminds us, the people that served that are still here, that we still have value and that we're still worth the sacrifices we've made. and it's really important to me that the community recognizes veterans when they get a chance to.
Yeah, and so we've talked a little bit about each of your paths. I actually thought you had a great answer when we were talking before the show, talking about going into education.
Yeah.
And then obviously, Tom, you're still looking to serve with the Navy. So could you just talk a little bit about how you chose those different career paths?
Yeah, so education for me, I was a drill sergeant for 3 years, and while I was a drill sergeant, my favorite moment was walking across the parade field and looking out in the stands in front of me and seeing that mom looking for her service member, and that moment of reaction on her face when she sees that service member for the first time in 10 weeks, and she looks at him, and she has that moment of, oh my God. And that's not her seeing him for the first time in 10 weeks. That's the first time she's seen him and recognizes that service member as a man, as an adult, as not just her little boy anymore, as something more. And I always felt so proud because in that moment, I just felt like, I did that. I'm the reason she has that look on her face. I'm the reason she sees him as something other than what he was. And if I can take that and put it in a ball and become a teacher and give that to somebody else, I live for that. That's what I want in my life, to be able to do that.
Yeah, and for me, my career choices have always been one and think of the next. So, for example, when I went in the Army, I wanted to be a dentist eventually, go to school and become a dentist. So in the Army, I was a dental hygienist, and then I ended up doing a career change in school and ended up getting a degree in international business marketing and Spanish. So again, my career always shifted into something else, but it was always having that foundation of learning. So I've been in finance for the last 17 years, and now looking to continue that growth, that development, that change, always try and challenge myself to something better and bigger. That's why I chose the Supply Corps for the Navy as an officer, because always trying to enhance skills or challenge myself to something bigger and better than myself.
Yeah, and so obviously RMU is hosting an event tomorrow, which I'm assuming you'll both be attending, the Veterans Brunch for Veterans Day. So can you just speak a little bit about what that means to be able to go to something like that? And I know, Tom, you've mentioned that you've been at multiple different events and you've experienced a lot of different things in support of Veterans Day. So you can just talk about RMU's impact in terms of that and what students even can do to help and support veterans as they continue this step into the next part of their lives.
Yeah, I think RMU does a really good job. The CVMF is fantastic. If you've never walked into that building, you'll see veterans there all the time, just talking about their stories and relating to each other. We're just taking a break, just quieting the noise down a little bit. As far as tomorrow, I think what I'm looking forward to at the brunch is just having a chance to talk to other veterans and hear their stories and enjoy a good community. The thing that I really appreciate about RMU is when it comes to things like Veterans Day, when it comes to things like September 11th, RMU follows through on those promises to never forget and to remember. And I just think in a world where people forget often, RMU makes a promise to follow through on those actions.
Yeah, I think it's just more of the community, not just McKinney as a whole, but just meaning that the community of veteranship is there, the brotherhood, the sisterhood is all there. So sharing like stories, just sitting here with him before we started, just laughing about certain things, those little small little moments, sometimes that helps someone get through their day. Yeah. So just being there, being an ear, being a listening for them, and just saying, hey, I'm here for you, let's talk. That sometimes that throws so much more weight around it than just having a day of veterans, as the title. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, both of you guys being here, and from all of RMU TV and RMU as a whole, thank you guys for your service. Remember, the Veterans Day brunch tomorrow is tomorrow, and I'm going to send it back to Penelope and Owen.
Thank you, Josh. Always a pleasure to hear from the members of Center for Veterans and Military Families.
Coming up next, we have plenty of events going on around campus as well as Colonial Sports updates.
Don't go away. We will be right back.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
And banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other,
on a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor,
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Yeah!
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure.
$1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Let's dive into some exciting events happening this week on campus.
This Friday will be a nice day to relax by the gazebo fire pit. The Office of Residence Life will be offering some fall-themed desserts, as well as good old hot chocolate and apple cider. Come on down to the gazebo fire pit on Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. to relax with your neighbors and friends with something sweet and delicious. If you're an honors student, this event is for you. Tomorrow there will be plenty of nice stuff to do. From 5 to 6 p.m. at the Honors Lounge, you can meet up with fellow honors students and have some free pizza and mocktails. Make your own crafts as well and unwind before the end of the semester.
Are you looking for a fun and festive way to show your friends some love this fall season? Come stop by the PRSSA Gobblegrams table on Tuesday, November 11th from 12 to 2 p.m. in the Rotunda. They will be selling fall-themed lollipops with a personalized note you can give to a friend. This sounds like the perfect way to share some gratitude and good vibes. Each Gobblegram costs $3 and every purchase helps support PRSSA members as they attend professional development and educational events throughout the year. So whether you want to surprise a friend or show appreciation for a classmate or just add some sweetness to your day, come grab a Gobblegram. It's a simple way to spread kindness and celebrate the season of thanks. Also happening this week is the Resume Writing Workshop, which will be held on Thursday, November 13th from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. in Benjamin Rush, room 104. This workshop aims to help students learn how to properly write and format a resume that best showcases their education, experience, and skills. During the season, participants will review a sample and resume and discuss the key elements that make a strong professional document. Instructors will also share practical tips on organizing information, choosing the right language, and avoiding common mistakes that can hold a resume back. In addition, students will be introduced to Big Resume, an AI software tool that provides feedback and suggestions for improving resumes, content, and formatting. The event is RMU Ready eligible, offering students an opportunity to earn credit while developing a valuable career skill.
It's that time of year already. That's right, it's Christmas time, and what is more Christmas than holiday cards? Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., you can get in the holiday spirit in the basement and create some wonderful holiday cards and also learn a bunch of holiday facts. Kappa Kappa Pi is hosting a bake sale this week. All this week, there will be a bake sale on the Nicholson 3rd floor. All money raised will be supporting the RMU band. Make sure to stop by for some good homemade goods.
For students looking for some action and a little friendly competition, there's an event coming up that's sure to bring plenty of energy to campus. The 3-on-3 basketball tournament will be held on Friday, November 14th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the RMU Recreational Center. The tournament invites students to bring their best 3 players and compete in a series of fast-paced games that highlight teamwork, skill, and school spirit. The event is open to all students, whether they're experienced players or just looking to have some fun on the court. It's a great opportunity to connect with friends and stay active and enjoy some friendly rivalry in a supportive environment. Spectators are also welcome to come out and cheer on their favorite teams as they compete for bragging rights and a whole lot of campus pride. With Thanksgiving quickly approaching, there is a special opportunity for students to make sure they're ready for the holiday season. The Thanksgiving Break Bag program is now underway, offering students a bag of food and essential items to help through break. Sign-ups are open from Monday, October 27th through Tuesday, November 18th, and bags can be picked up at the Colonial Cupboard. The program is designed to support students who may be staying on or near campus during the Thanksgiving holiday. Each bag provides items that can help cover meals and snacks while many campus services are closed. It's a simple way to make sure everyone has what they need and enjoy the break, whether they're celebrating locally or just taking some time to rest and recharge. Students are encouraged to sign up early to secure their bag and take advantage of this helpful resource.
Holiday present swaps are coming to RMU. If you live in Concord, Lexington, Marshall, or Salem, make sure to scan that QR code on the flyers or Revolution before Wednesday. It is a nice, thrifty swap where any $5 home decor item will do. You learn about the best way to give, and it will be a great time with your neighbors to see what they got. If you are interested in traveling abroad next semester, certain classes are giving you that opportunity. Certain classes and professors will be traveling to countries such as Germany, Belgium, Ecuador, or Japan, and you can join them. Make sure to check it out on Revolution for the specific classes and requirements to sign up.
If you enjoy a little friendly competition and just want to put your strength to the test, the RMU Lifting and Fitness Club is hosting a challenge that is sure to get hearts pumping. The push-up challenge will take place on Thursday, November 13th from 12 to 2 p.m. on the 3rd floor of Nicholson. The event invites students to step up, or rather drop down, and see how many push-ups they can complete. Participants will compete to see who can do the most, with this winner taking home a prize of course, bragging rights. The challenge is open to everyone, whether you're an experienced lifter, a regular gym goer, or just someone looking for a fun way to get involved on campus. The Lifting and Fitness Club created the event as a way to promote health and wellness and community through the physical activity. It's also a great chance for students to learn more about the club and connect with others who share an interest in fitness. Students are encouraged to stop by, participate, or simply cheer on their friends as they take on the challenge. Students will have a chance to step back in time and celebrate a throwback era that never goes out of style. The National Council of Negro Women will be hosting a 2000s fashion show on Friday, November 14th from 8 to 10 p.m. in the basement. The event invites everyone to show off their best early 2000s looks. Think denim jackets, chunky jewelry, low-rise jeans, and plenty of retro attitude. Participants and attendees can expect great music, fun vibes, and plenty of nostalgia. As the fashion style and energy of the 2000s takes the center stage, the fashion show serves as a fun and creative way for students to express themselves and connect with friends as the semester begins to wind down. Everyone is encouraged to come out, cheer on their favorite looks, and maybe even take some style notes from the iconic era that brought us baggy jeans, rhinestones, and pop culture glam.
Want your club or organization to be represented? The RMU Colonials have you covered. In the basement tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can paint a ceiling tile to be represented in your club or organization's honor. It is a great way to see what other clubs are out there on campus and make sure yours is out there too.
Are you someone who can't wait to get into the Christmas spirit this year? Tomorrow is at 6 p.m., Residence Hall ambassadors will be hosting Deck the Wreaths in the Yorktown Cafe. This event will have wreaths and decorations with limited supply, so get there quick and you'll get the opportunity to decorate your own wreath for your door. Prepare for the holiday season completely free. Don't hesitate to grab a snack in the cafe while you're there, and don't forget to have a jolly good time.
RMU had a very close game against Wagner on Saturday. They unfortunately lost 24-20 with the Colonials almost having a comeback in the end of the fourth quarter. Their next game will be at Mercyhurst this Saturday, with their final home game being November 22nd against Duquesne University.
The Robert Morris men's basketball team returns to Moon Township this week to open its home schedule against Geneva College. The game will take place tonight with tip-off set for 7 p.m. at the UPMC Event Center. This matchup marks the 50th all-time season opener for the Colonials, who entered the game following a thrilling 81-79 overtime victory at Drake. That win snapped the Bulldogs' 49-game non-conference winning streak. This upcoming contest will count as an exhibition game, while it serves as an official home opener for the Robert Morris. Fans can follow the action through the RMU Game Day app, live stats, or stream. Tickets are available for those looking to catch the game in person and support the Colonials as they begin their home slate.
The women's basketball continues their victory streak after beating Akron 70-61. They are now at 2 wins and 0 losses. The Colonials' next game will be at St. Francis Thursday at 6 p.m. Let's root for another victory.
After a busy non-conference series last week against LIU, the RMU men's hockey team returns home to face RIT at the UPMC Event Center. The Colonials dropped Game 1 6-3, but bounced back in Game 2 with a 4-2 victory, showing resilience and strong team effort. Now RMU looks to build on that momentum when they host RIT on Friday, November 14th, with puck drop at 7 p.m. at home. Fans are encouraged to come out, cheer on the Colonials.
The RMU women's hockey lost both matches against Mercyhurst this weekend. This brings them to 5 wins and 9 losses this season. They wrap up their 6-game homestand with 2 games against RPI on Friday and Saturday, both at 3 p.m.
As the regular season draws to a close, the RMU volleyball team is ready to wrap up their home slate with 2-game series against Green Bay at the UPMC Event Center. The Colonials will take the court on Friday, November 14th at 4 p.m. and again on Saturday at noon. The second match will also celebrate Senior Day, honoring Caitlin Brown, Hillary Adams, and Madison Floyd, giving fans a chance to say farewell to 3 outstanding leaders on the team. After a challenging series last week against Milwaukee, RMU is ready to finish the season strong. The team will look to play with energy, focus, and determination, making every point count. So come help the Colonials end the season on a high note with Senior Day celebrations.
We have everything you need to know about events going on this week in Pittsburgh.
So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back. It's another musical week in the Burgh. Let's take a look.
This Veterans Day, there will be a flag folding ceremony at the Heinz History Center. From 1 to 1:30, there will be a ceremony reflecting on our veterans' service as well as the reflection the flag has on all of us.
Paul McCartney is coming to Pittsburgh with his Get Back tour tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. at PPG Paints Arena. He will be performing songs from his entire career, from the Beatles to the Wings to his own solo work. This is something you won't want to miss. Tickets can be bought on his tour website.
Do you know all things Pittsburgh? Well, Trivia Night is coming to the Heinz History Center. On Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., the History Center will be hosting trivia showdowns with Pittsburgh's hidden history. You must register in advance, and once you do, get ready for a yin-splosion of fun. The iconic Jonas Brothers are coming to Pittsburgh. On Wednesday, they will be at PPG Paints Arena starting at 7:30 p.m. They will be performing many songs from their career, and they will have the All-American Rejects as special guests. Tickets can be bought on their tour website.
Get ready, Pittsburgh. Maroon 5 is bringing their Love is Like tour to PPG Paints Arena on Friday, November 14th from 8 to 11 p.m. Adam Levine and the band will deliver an evening of high-energy pop rock with the smooth vocals, electrifying performance, and their iconic sound. Fans can expect all-time hits like Sugar, She Will Be Loved, This Is Love, and Moves Like Jagger, along with new songs from their latest album. Don't miss the chance to experience Maroon 5 live in Pittsburgh with a night full of hits, energy, and unforgettable moments.
Holiday lights, music drops, and museum drama. From RMU to the Louvre, we've got your art and entertainment fix.
The Art Corner with Sarah Krim coming up next.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Welcome back to RMU Focus.
For everything art and entertainment going on in the world, we're going to send it over to Sarah Krim for all the latest news.
Thanks, guys. I'm Sarah Krim, and welcome to the Art Corner, where we talk about all things within art and entertainment. Outside of RMU, it's officially time, as Mariah Carey says. This year, instead of being defrosted, she went against an elf trying to cancel Christmas. Is it really Christmas time just yet, or should we be more focused on Thanksgiving? For Pittsburgh, we still have some time, as Light Up Night for the PPG Place tree downtown happens in mid-November. Separately, though, the tree is already up and the ice rink opens this Friday, November 14th. Now, we're definitely deeper into the sweater weather. And speaking of that song, the neighborhood is dropping an album called Ultrasound this week. Other albums that are dropping are Summer Walker's Finally Over It and 5 Seconds of Summer's Everyone is a Star. They all drop on Friday, November 14th. We are still waiting for the date on Drake's upcoming album Iceman, but it is expected to come out before 2026. In the film world, Stranger Things just came out with a new trailer for Season 5. Mark your calendars, as it will be coming out this holiday season, with Volume 1 dropping on November 26th, Volume 2 a month later on December 25th, and the finale on New Year's Eve. Netflix also has some other films and TV shows that are dropping and gaining popularity. Death by Lightning dropped last week on November 6th and is a historical drama based on James A. Garfield, the 20th President of the United States, and his assassination. If you're into drama with some truth in it, this is perfect for you. Now for some fashion news. The CFDA Fashion Awards took place at the American Museum of Natural History last week on November 3rd. Ralph Lauren ended up winning the award for Women's Wear Designer of the Year, and Thomas Brown winning the Menswear Designer of the Year award. Lastly, let's talk about some global arts news. A modern-day heist has happened to one of the most famous museums ever, the Louvre, which is the home of the Mona Lisa and other various famous artworks. Although the thieves did not take the Mona Lisa and instead took $102 million worth of French crown jewels. Now 4 people have been arrested and charged, but the jewels have not been found. On a lighter note, the Grand Egyptian Museum officially opened with ceremonies happening all last week. It has gained a lot of popularity on TikTok as the ceremonies had many traditional performances with traditional Egyptian attire. The museum is right next to the Pyramids of Giza and holds about 100,000 artifacts with 50,000 on display. Well, that's what's happening currently in the world of arts and entertainment. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sarah, for all of that information on art and entertainment.
Well, that's it for us. Thank you for watching RMU Focus. We hope you have a wonderful week ahead.
And make sure to tune in again next week.